Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. About 7 minutes from Ticket Blitz Thursday, it'll be Portugal the Man at the Salt Shed. What a time that's going to be. We'll launch it then every hour. It happens after that. But right now, I want to give you an update, actually, on God Bless the Gravy, our food drive to benefit the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away.
Which is crazy.
Right? And
holy crap.
That's the target end date for it, even though you can still donate afterward to our food drive. I mean, it continues to help people through the Greater Chicago Food Depository, but we try to hit a number by Thanksgiving. Last year, our record was 120,000 meals, and they calculate that by $1 equals 3 meals with what they can do with your dollar. Right now, we're at 105, a little over 105,000 meals.
We're so close.
Donated. We're getting there. It's just so close.
Yes.
And just selfishly in helping people, what we would like to do, if that's possible.
Selfishly while we're helping.
It's possibly to be selfish and help people at the same time. Mm-hmm. We would like to top that 120,000 meal mark by tomorrow.
Yes.
It'd make us feel good a couple weeks before, and then we could add to it and blow away our record last year for the next couple weeks.
That's what I'm saying, because what we want is we have to set the tone for next year. So we always want to hit the goal. We always want to beat the goal. You never want to do less, right? But now we're also setting our new goal. This is going to set the tone next year, and then we'd have that whole week to blow the number away and set our new goal.
So to contextualize that a little bit, we always talk about it in terms of meals, but just for the dollar amount in your head, we're $2,000 away from beating last year's total.
Wow.
So, Mr. Musk, if you're listening and you've got $2,000 in your pocket just burning a hole, we're so close to beating last year's total.
I heard he's a big fan of the show.
Oh, yeah, he
Mr.
loves
Musk.
Yeah, he loves my views in particular.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
really simpatico.
Well,
Is that really what it is? Is we're 2,000? Wait.
You don't need to do the math. I'm looking right at it.
Are you looking at it?
Yes.
That seems wrong.
It seems low a little bit because we need 15,000 meals.
We're at $35,231.
Yeah.
Last year's total was $37,688.
Do we remember last year's total is wrong, maybe? See,
No,
30,000?
I'm looking right at it.
No, I'm saying, so I guess it was a little under 120,000
Yeah, you
meals.
round up. That's what you do.
Like we're going to do with the penny when it goes away.
Don't get me started on the penny.
Here's a go. Take all your damn pennies and put them in the, if you can put your penny in your computer, somehow you can add it to the food drive.
This is not helping. Okay, here's a different way to do it. If you text gravy
to 312-591-8300.
much more, you're going to get that bounce back link. We make it really easy. You don't have to do anything he just said. Another thing that's going to make it easy, hopefully we crush this goal. We really want to crush it by tomorrow, hit that, and then set the new tone. Next Friday, so not tomorrow, it's like a week and a day. Next Friday, thanks to the Cares Restaurant Group, our partner this year, I'm going to be at Rookies in Hoffman Estates. There's many of them, so I'm going to say the place again. Rookies in Hoffman Estates. I'm going to be there from 5 to 7. We're going to have giveaways every 15 minutes. We are going to be giving away so many Twisted tickets, so many Q101 sweatshirts. We had vinyl at the last one we did at Village Square. It was unbelievable. It was super fun. We are going to have so many giveaways. I don't know why that's funny.
Well, Case is wondering how some exclusive vinyl got out of the radio
We
station.
did. It was so cool.
What vinyl did we have?
9 Inch Nails vinyl.
How'd you miss that, Case?
I don't know.
Usually when vinyl giveaways don't get to appearances because Case will take that.
Or because Lauren gets it, and then it's a whole thing.
It's a whole fight.
You know what? It's so weird. I'm tired of getting yelled at for giving away this vinyl because my husband said the same thing to me. He goes, "Why'd you give all that away? I would have loved some." I go, "You would have loved the 9 Inch Nails vinyl?" And he goes, I didn't know that, honestly. And he goes, "Yeah, I have a whole set downstairs to keep all my vinyl." And I'm like, I'm sorry. I've gotten yelled at by everybody for giving away this vinyl. Case, my husband, like, back off.
Everybody.
As you should have gotten yelled at for all this.
Yeah,
what you did. How dare you?
Back off. So anyways, I'm going to be at Rookies in Hoffman Estates from 5 to 7. Tons of giveaways. This is next Friday, so like a week and a day. And while we're there, 10% of your tab is going to go to God Bless the Gravy. So that is a fun way to win tickets, have a fun night out, and then also, obviously, help out a great cause.
Without question. That information will be on Q101.com if you kind of miss it and you're like, wow, where? It's next Friday, not this Friday. But also, I want to mention, You know, a lot of the headline news today is that the government shutdown has been solved. It's over. That doesn't mean the people that had the SNAP benefit issue all of a sudden got food on their table today.
Was it an instant delivery?
I mean, when's the last time the government you had something to go through and it was like, oh, cool, it's fixed. Now it's done.
Oh, that was easy.
That was really it's all easy. It's probably going to be 6 months.
And pretty instant when you think about it.
Yeah. So that's still a huge factor here of the people that are hitting up the food banks in record numbers, like the Greater Chicago Food Depository, the great people that they are, need a meal to survive this holiday season. And when you think about the children specifically that just need to be fed just to get through the day, you start off with a meal. So you donate by texting GRAVY to 312-591-8300, whatever you can do to help those people.
I want to mention Christopher, who just donated. He said, I want to donate on behalf of Evergreen Social, the Whiskey and Board Game Tavern in Evergreen Park. My friend Phil opened it, and he's been so good to me and everyone in Evergreen Park. I just want to acknowledge that his staff is great, and I'm so thankful that he gets to let me hang out there and do clock tower events once a month on Saturdays. So that's very nice.
Wait, a Whiskey and Board Game Tavern?
In Evergreen Park.
It's called Evergreen Social.
Yes.
You should go to that if that's your neighborhood, please.
I want to know what the clock tower is. What is that?
I know.
Is it a game or what's the
I need
deal?
more information. I don't know what that is.
That sounds very interesting.
Let me read the sentence again. I'm so thankful he gets to let me run Blood on the Clock Tower events.
That sounds Dungeons and Dragons-y.
It does.
I know. It sounds like he's murdering people. I don't know if he's a great person. We may have just shouted out a serial killer.
Yeah.
But a donation is a donation.
Listen, the money's not red, it's green, so we'll take it all.
I also want to mention Gary from Plumbing Pros in Downers Grove. They just donated $525. Thank you so much for that.
Well, now, wait a minute.
gosh.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Now the total, with that was a big donation, by the way. That was $500 from Plumbing Pros, Inc., Downers Grove. And we need a plumber here. Our sink's been broken for 6 weeks. I'm not joking.
That is true. If you do want to do plumbing at NBC Tower, please shoot me a text.
Yeah. We'll charge you $500 to come do it. Plumbing Pros, Inc., Downers Grove. That's a very important thing, plumbing, to make work. So.
Thank you, Brian.
Well, ours hasn't been working for 6 weeks. The sink is not working.
That is an important thing.
To make work.
So I have the total now with that donation at $37,747. Does that beat last year's money number?
I don't have that total on my
Oh, wait,
screen.
now it just dropped us $36,000.
Yeah,
what happened?
We're at $36,000.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
What? It dropped. Somebody took money out?
You know what I think what happened?
Can you do that?
I told people to shove pennies in their computer. I think they broke it.
Oh.
They put it in the USB drive, some pennies in there.
I hate when that happens.
That's weird. It popped up and down. Okay, so $36,051 is the correct total. I think
we're very close. What do we need? How much more do we need? Case, back to you.
somewhere over $37,000.
Tell us the number.
Last year we were at $37,600. Right now we're at $36,000.
So
my gosh.
we need just under $1,500.
Yes.
And a business that donates $1,000 gets $2,000 in advertising on Q101 with Brian and Kenzie. And listen, I'm not going to toot our own horn here, but the show's doing pretty good.
Now, I feel bad because I feel like the plumbing company may be like, I really wish I would have known that about 10 seconds ago because they donated $500. If you drop another $500, no pressure, you get $2,000 worth of advertising. So that means you've donated 3,000 meals because every dollar equals 3 meals.
Yeah.
And then it's 100% tax deductible, by the way, because we get none of that. Trust me.
Kenzie's tried.
Yeah, trust me.
Get some of that paper.
I'm like, hey, how about a fee for raising all this money?
Yeah, I'm just trying to wet my beak over here.
A little bit. They're not into it. So 100% tax deductible. You get $2,000 worth of advertising if you're a business and you spend or / donate, not really spend $1,000. Why are you looking at me like that, Case?
Oh, I'm not looking at. I have breaking news on the tag. You want to hit the breaking news?
Yeah,
on here real quick?
okay, that was good sell, Kenzie, because I think it worked.
Okay.
I'm not sure. And by the way, if the plumbing people, if you buy that and get your advertising, you can fix our sink while you're here recording the commercials.
I have good news about the sink.
Oh, what?
On the
I thought it was
text
going to
line.
be better.
No, it's not about the food drive. It's not about hungry people this holiday season.
Okay, what is it about?
On the text line, the chief engineer at NBC Tower has checked in, which is where we do the show from.
Oh, no.
You're lying.
That's how he saved in the text line. I didn't know he listened. Thank you so much. Our sink, which has been broken for 3 weeks now, the sink repair was approved yesterday.
Oh, my God.
So not only are we feeding families this holiday season, but Q101 is getting a new sink.
I don't care. Who cares about feeding people? We got our sink getting fixed?
Oh, I love this guy. I see him in the building all the time. He's the nicest.
Okay, so that's breaking news.
Wow.
That's exciting. But also, I think...
All right, so we solved the sink. Now back to world hunger.
Okay, but now the thing popped up to 38,000 again and went back down to 36,400.
I see 36,000. I don't know what your screen's doing.
Well, Jackie just checked in donating
You need to log out. Does it keep losing money? I don't want you logged in anymore.
No, Jackie just donated $80 and she said donating our HelloFresh balance for the week.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Jackie.
Oh.
You know what? If you got rid of your food because HelloFresh, because they're a great company, I'll give you some of the barbecue from Harper's Party. I still got some left
Oh
over,
my God,
Jackie.
that's disgusting.
It's
It was a
expired. You
week
don't want
old.
that.
No, it's day 5 of leftovers. Didn't you say that was okay? Kenzie, day
You have to
5?
give us a gift, you sicko. I thought maybe you wouldn't die. Don't pass it out.
We're almost to 37 other donations just came through. This is exciting.
Who donated?
Oh my God, did Plumbing Pros do another 500?
Oh, they might have. They did.
Kenzie!
Ah, yeah!
Okay, you don't need to fix our
You
sink.
get $2,000 worth of advertising.
And that's incredible. And Gary did that from Plumbing Pros, Inc. Please give us an email that we can get a hold of you on, Gary, or we'll find you from your website. But
Yes, and it's not including all the times we just said your name now. We're not going to trick you. And be like, we're not going to deduct every time we just said your name.
that'd be a good idea, though.
No, it wouldn't.
Brian, refresh the page.
What's going on?
He's going to be like, we have $12.
All the money's gone.
Well, you talked about Elon Musk. He took all the money, hacked into our system.
Typically what he does. He's like, oh, I heard tax write-off. What if I don't pay my taxes?
Okay, refresh the page here. We're going to do Ticket Blitz Thursday in a second here for the Porch for the Man tickets. I'm flabbergasted here because I just saw what
Listen,
happened
F
here.
that man. We're trying to feed people.
Okay,
Do you see what I see?
I see what you see. And
I don't have the screen up. I don't even know. No one's giving me the password to log in ever.
It's just a website. You don't even need a password.
Wait, we can see everyone's donations live. Why don't let me text Gravy? Maybe
Kenzie, you can't see the screen, but someone donated $1 and said F Kenzie. That's what they did. That's why we're excited
that's
about
fine.
this.
3 meals.
That's the spirit, honey.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not
I don't
what happened.
care. That's the worst thing that's been said to me.
Okay, so God Bless the Gravy, our food drive. You text GRAVY to 312-591-8300 to donate, like Marcus just did from Frontier Homes Incorporated, Southwest Suburbs, kitchen, basement, and bath remodels. I can use the bath remodel part in my new place.
You're in that business right now.
Marcus just donated $1,000 from his business, which means with that number, we have beat last year's God Bless the Gravy. What a day. What an exciting time. And we're now over, or just right at about 120,000 meals because we rounded up last year and kind of lied the whole time.
Apparently, how much did you round up?
About 1,000. About 1,000 meals, couple thousand. So now we have beat. Congratulations, guys. That's amazing.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't know how much that means to saving lives and what to us because we started this, and this is a record now after several years. So 120,000 meals truly changes lives and changes the trajectory of those lives of people that get a meal. Let's say it's a kid and they can actually study because they're not hungry. Mm-hmm. Think about the full impact going forward of what society will have because of what you did.
Also, the anxiety that you've now released me from, because every year I get really stressed about our goals. So thank you so much, because I feel like I could breathe now.
Yeah, and now we're over it because Janine just donated $25, which takes us even over that. So now we're in this gravy period, if you will. God Bless the Gravy, where everything is going to be above a new record.
Yeah.
So please continue to donate. Let's really, really knock this out of the park and save lives during the hardest time, pretty much in anybody being alive, without question, of inflation and hunger and helping people. Boy, I'm really happy. I love our listeners. And these advertisers, these new people that donated, remember, our listeners go out there and they do stuff. They do spend money like Frontier Homes, Inc., Southwest Burbs. You want a kitchen, basement, or bath remodel? Definitely go to them. I know they're amazing at it. So go there, and our listeners, the support of not only us, but of the businesses that advertise on the show is tremendous. Wow, this is exciting. This is great. Okay, now let's get to Ticket Blitz Thursday. Let's do it.
The ticket window is open. Ticket Blitz Thursday.
On Q101.
All right, it's Portugal the Man, and speaking of donating and doing some good. It's a benefit for Beyond Hunger that Portugal the Man is doing at the Salt Shed Saturday, November 22nd. The Salt Shed is partnering with Beyond Hunger for a very special show. Proceeds going to help Beyond Hunger's mission of providing hunger relief in our community, which is needed now more than ever. So it's a different organization, but all of it helps, right? All of it helps people. And we're stoked for the Salt Shed, for Portugal the Man, for doing that. And you can win tickets right now by texting STILL. STILL to 312-591-8300. That gets you the tickets. You got an hour to do it. We'll do it every hour with a new keyword. You understand Ticket What's Thursday by now. But Portugal the Man, a benefit for Beyond Hunger at the Salt Shed, coming up a week from Saturday. And you can be there and help that way and also get free tickets and enjoy a fantastic show.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
You know, we opened up the show a little bit, pouring one out for the penny, which is going away. The last penny was minted yesterday. But as the show's gone on, we've mentally thought about what that really means for society. I don't think it's a joking matter that the penny's gone. And we're going to talk about...
You know what? No fun. No fun on the show.
Well, we're going to dive into this a little bit more after 21 Pilots. But also, we have some breaking news. As we announced just about 20 minutes ago, with your help, we have broken the record from last year for... God bless the gravy, over 120,000 meals now donated, and that was our goal by Thanksgiving of this year. We're 2 weeks ahead, which means now we can really crush that goal. Please do not stop donating. If you haven't, you just text GRAVY to 312-591-8300. We talked about our businesses that donate $1,000. They will get advertising on our show, $2,000 worth from our great Jeff Hill, who leads our sales department. And for we had donations from Frontier Homes, Inc., the Southwest Burbs kitchen, basement, bath remodelers. And then we had our plumbing guy, who's not fixing our plumbing. That's being done by somebody else. Plumbing Pros, Inc. Gary donated $1,000 this morning. So we'll get more on those clients and people, new clients of Q101. But what just came through is another $1,000 donation. I'm not sure this is a business. It's from the Double Features, our house band. When you listen to Q101 and listen to Brian and Kenzie right at 6 a.m., we play a song that they did. It's our opening song. We've been playing it for years.
Play the song, because there's a good chance that a lot of people that are in the car right now have never heard the start of the show.
So here's how we start the show. We go, it's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and this is the Double Features.
Ahoy, let's go. We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy, let's go. Welcome to the morning show.
That's our opening song. Every day at 6, it gets us going and gets us ready to rock. And they are a business because they do custom songs, actually. If you have want to do a custom song for somebody, they're twin guys, by the way, and follow them on social. That sound weird when I said that?
They're twin guys, by the way.
They're twin guys. Identical twins. They're identical, right?
Yeah.
Why say I can't tell them apart? So yeah.
Yeah,
I had to think about it, but I can't tell them apart.
I've never asked them that, actually. I don't think.
I mean, identical doesn't mean like down to the mole. Like one person. I mean, you don't have to be weird. Like they obviously look incredibly alike, where it's hard to tell which one's which.
Are you checking out the moles on their butts to make sure they're identical twins?
No, but I'm saying like that doesn't mean that nothing about them.
Down to the mole. That's
No,
awesome.
I see them and I go, both of you bend over.
Kenzie says that all the time, every time she sees them.
That's how I can tell them apart.
So they do those kind of things. They're incredible what they do musically. They're from the region, Indiana's finest there, Bob and Mike, the Double Features. And they make songs for us. And they do that, kind of gratis. And they do it just out of the joy of music, and they're part of the show,
I'm trying
really.
to say gratis.
Isn't it gratis?
No.
When something's free, it's gratis?
Gratis, if you're saying in Spanish. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I think I do the American version to say gratis.
That's not it. Well, you're saying a Spanish word, so you're not doing the American version. The American version is free.
I'll look into that later in the show.
Okay.
They also are web design guys. I'm not sure what they're going to advertise specifically, but follow them on Instagram, the Double Features. But this was our favorite song, right, Kenzie, that they did for us?
My favorite one is the Josie song. My absolute favorite Double Feature special is the Josie song.
Now, if you're with the show for a while, for a year, there was a girl named Josie that worked on the show behind the scenes with Case.
and he got her fired.
Hold on. I did not do that. That is
He
not
was
funny.
super jealous, and he got her fired.
That is
I don't think it's funny either, Case. I never said it was. Don't come at me. I don't think it's funny either. I disagree with what you did.
It was a dark time on the show.
I would kill to have Josie back. I text her all the time. I miss her so much.
You text your apologies. Sorry for that.
Looks like a Sylvia Plath poem. Just pouring my heart out.
Well, what happened, see, is Case took a rare vacation to Vegas to go see some backyard wrestling and not go gambling and not stay on the strip.
Or have fun.
And Josie actually took his spot for a couple days this year on the show, and then she left. When Case came back, she left.
She moved to Ireland for another professional opportunity.
She left. She went as far away from you as possible to Ireland instead of just getting a job in Schaumburg or
People
something.
have been doing that lately. It's a recurring trend.
Amen.
Why does everybody go to Ireland when they don't want to be around you?
I don't know.
We literally, there's somebody else who did this. For everyone who's listening, somebody else in Case's life also went to Ireland to avoid him specifically for something. So it's getting weird.
I mean, Ireland's beautiful.
At a certain point, I mean, Brian,
Yeah.
you and I mean, we love Case, but at a certain point, he's got to be the problem, right?
You know, once.
I mean, I hate to say it,
Once, sure, I'm going to take the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
Twice?
Two separate people. Weird.
You think I don't know this? Of course I'm the problem.
Why are they running from him? Case, let me see your phone.
So when Case fired Josie,
It's not fair.
the double features made this song, Missing Josie, that she's no longer on the show. It's too bad. It's really a rough thing.
Case is on a vacation far away, alone in Vegas like a loser.
I forgot.
Josie's on the phone taking calls all day. Give her a ring cause she's the new producer. Case is gonna lose his job tonight. Watching underground wrestling fights. Yeah, Case is gonna lose his job tonight.
Oh, just one of the
Oh my God,
masterpieces.
that's my favorite. That was my favorite. They said that the funniest part is they sent that in when Case was already gone. So we just texted just that to Case on vacation. And then he had anxiety the rest of his vacation.
Well, thank you. The double features donated $1,000. They said
Amazing.
double the food, double the love, double the music. Follow them on their Instagram, and they get $2,000 worth of advertising now in Q101 with Brian and Kenzie. Pretty big, powerful show here that makes a difference with your business. But you made a difference with the donation. That's 3,000 meals to the Greater Chicago Food Depository. You can donate by texting GRAVY to 312-591-8300 and really help out people, really help them have a decent and respectable Thanksgiving and Christmas because they can eat. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Before we continue with the penny, we got so many texts, and we appreciate people that have been listening to the show for the entire year, especially as we come to the end of it. And we just praised Josie so much, the former assistant producer to Case, who he fired.
What a job title.
I know. That's not going to get you far in life.
Assistant to the producer.
And people reminded us that she was a part of the Portillo's breakfast sampling where she forgot to buy the cheese sauce, and boy, did me and Kenzie just berate her to where she probably ended up in Ireland over
What
that.
a dumb bitch.
She actually went to Portillo's to get us breakfast and forgot the cheese sauce. And now Portillo's has pulled down the breakfast. They can't get breakfast there anymore.
We'll never know. We will never know what those items taste like with cheese sauce.
Oh, God. So, Case, love you, man. Glad you're here.
Nice to be appreciated.
You wouldn't have forgotten the cheese sauce, I don't think.
And we'll probably send you out next week to find out.
Why don't you go right now? Let's go get some. In the meantime, we poured one out this morning for the penny. Now, the penny, the U.S. Mint, has ended production yesterday after 230 years. In 1793, a penny could buy a biscuit, a candle, or a piece of candy.
Jesus Christ.
That led earlier to Case going to the Chick-fil-A website to get a chicken biscuit, then somehow subtract the chicken to see how much a biscuit costs today. We couldn't get there. We couldn't get there.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah, because it was the worst idea ever. I can't believe that's what he was doing over there.
Now, Treasurer Brandon Beach said, God bless America, and we're going to save the taxpayers $56 million because it costs 4 cents to make a penny.
Okay. Okay.
So
I see you.
Yeah.
That's smart. That doesn't seem like a good idea. 4 cents to make 1 cent,
Yeah,
right?
we'll see how much trickle downs to you, Kenzie, on that
All
$56 million that's saved.
Okay.
I think your taxes are going up still in Elgin.
It's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
I always say everything gets more expensive except for me. My paycheck keeps getting less and everything else is going up. I don't understand.
Isn't it weird how that happens?
We did that by design.
I want to put tariffs on me for work.
So the penny's gone. There's $300 billion in rotation, and so it's going to be a while before they're gone, probably none of our lifetimes, but there's no new ones coming in, so maybe the ones you have are good to hold on to. But the real issue is then businesses who mostly are non-cash. I can't remember, although Portillo's went back to accepting cash in the drive-thru.
Ooh.
And I can remember...
Oh my God, as if that line needs to be any longer. Are you for real?
I mean, my nostalgia days going back to my dad when going to the drive-thru, and when they would say, like, you know, back then for like 8 Big Mac meals, it was $1.43. And my dad going to the change in his pocket and pulling out exact change, and the person at the drive-thru going like, "Oh my God, thank you. That's really nice to give it exact, so I don't have to get the change on my end." Mm-hmm. But no one does that anymore. You just put your card in here and you go.
Right.
Casey,
You know what?
Casey's looking at me like I'm talking about
Okay,
dinosaurs.
can I just say though, I was a cashier. Wait, hold on. I was a cashier at Panera. Okay. And nothing irritated me more than say your meal was, I mean, it would never be this, but say it was like $4.80 because everything would always cost more. I would hate when somebody would hand me a $5 and then a random amount of change.
Yes.
It's one thing if you have the exact amount of change, they'd be like, "Oh, here's $5 and a quarter." I'm like, what the hell? So I would always just type in $5, I'd hand the quarter back, and then the rest, and then the correct dollar amount. What the hell does this do for me? Especially when they would hand it to you after you typed it in. Like, wait, I have 4 pennies. I'm like, keep them. I don't know what I'm doing.
Anybody that's ever worked retail knows that the single hardest math equation there is after you've typed in on the computer the money that somebody's given you, and then they give you extra change. You can't figure out the right amount to save your life. It's the most difficult equation there is.
No, I can't. Oh my God. It makes no sense to me. I can't change the front number. So now I'm just giving you a bunch of money back. I can't do it.
It is weird to give not the exact amount, but kind of
They
near,
do it.
but kind of near it. Like,
They're like, I have a nickel. I'm like, I don't care.
Well, funny
You still have it because I won't accept that.
funny you mentioned nickel, because since going back to 1857 when they got rid of the half cent, there used to be a half
That's
cent.
valid.
That's
ridiculous.
Can you imagine there was half cents, but also imagine there were things that were a half a cent.
Right, that's why they needed it.
Oh, that would have been great. Like if a biscuit was a cent, could you get, I don't know, a hot dog for half a cent?
I would think a hot dog would be more expensive. There's meat.
I don't know. I guess they
Maybe
had to chase
like one
me
tiny piece of candy, like a sucker, maybe.
like a used piece of candy that was chewed on. Here's
Well,
the
that
half.
should be free.
Those
That
are half
sounds horrible.
cents. So since then, 1857 is the last time they discontinued something in money, and now the penny's gone. But now the nickel is going to shine here. Nickels are the worst too. Who cares about a damn nickel? It's just-
Yeah, they're not even lucky.
yeah, I mean pennies, quarters,
Stupid.
nickels. But what they're going to do now, I'm guessing, the ominous part of this conversation is
Oh,
that.
you're guessing. Okay, good to know.
Well,
Let's-
you tell me if this isn't going to happen. Businesses are going to now like just go up a couple cents because there's no pennies. Like if it was going to be, let's say 93, we'll just make it 95 so it's on a nickel. Think about the trillions of dollars that are going to be made by businesses, corporations, because they're going to go up, round up to a nickel now.
Well, so here's my question about pricing, and this is genuine. You guys honestly may have an answer to this. I don't know. Why are things always 99? Why are things always $3.99, $4.99, $5? Why aren't they just $6? Or like, why don't they round up the 1 cent anyway? Why are things 99 always?
Because it sounds cheaper. Like
But-
$7.99 sounds cheaper than $8.
Is that's the whole reasoning behind it?
It's a psychological effect.
Everybody's adopted that. Like every store does that.
Yeah, and and it goes further. Like when you see a home, let's say that's on sale for, let's say, $599,000. Why do they do that? Because people search in ranges of $10,000.
Now that I understand, because you do a house search. So some people are like, "Oh, I can't afford 6." It'll like price it out.
Yeah.
So that tracks. But like, if you're buying a candle for $5.99, like, why is everything 99? It's just the psychological effect.
It just
That's
sounds cheaper. It sounds cheaper. Yep. That's all it is. That's all it is.
It's so weird. So now it'll just be $6. Like, that's going to go away. Think about it. So, like, the 99 is going to go away. And if you go up $1, people are going to start to think it's too expensive. So it's going to be like $6 or because of the penny going away, is it going to be like a flat line now? We're not going to get the 99 effect anymore?
I guess.
Do you think it'll be 6, 7, 8, like, you know?
6, 7.
I got it.
You get it. Gold star.
So on the text line, they're saying that a nickel costs 14 cents to make.
Oh, my God. Let's
Why
get
do
rid
we
of
even
that.
have change anymore?
But then how are you going to make a 14-cent nickel when you don't have pennies?
Oh, boy, you just blew my mind
Do you
on
understand what's happening right now? We're losing the meaning of numbers. The entire world as we know it is going to change. Because if they're saying that a penny is now a nickel, that means that every previous interaction we've had in human history is a lie because the meaning of a penny has changed.
I don't think they're saying that a penny's a nickel.
Well, they're going.
I don't think anybody said that.
No.
I think they're just saying there's no more penny.
But when we run out of pennies, they're gonna. The closest thing you're going to round up to is a nickel. But 1 is not 5, and 5 is not 1. And they're saying that those are the same now.
But
and
the
they're
problem
not.
is that most of the time you're buying digitally, and you can do all of that digitally. It doesn't matter.
Okay, but sometimes I like having cash with me. It makes
Well,
me
you're
feel
just gonna
good.
have to get over it.
But I don't want to.
You know?
I don't want to move to a fully cashless society. People on Facebook said I should be worried about that.
Well, we're going that direction.
Well,
So I would buckle up.
We got to get some Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
We gotta get some
You're
of that-
right.
we gotta get some of
now's
that
the time
stuff.
To buy on the
Okay.
dips, brother.
But here's
Buy
the
on the
thing.
dips. I don't even know if it's dipping right now. I think it's high.
I don't think it is.
And now people are freaking me out by saying, you know how gas is? Say it's 9/10 of a cent. When you
Yeah.
get gas, like it's $2.93 and 9/10.
No, what is that? What are you talking about?
Gas has 9/10 of a cent sometimes on the end of the price. You don't look at it careful enough, I guess.
I don't know what that means. What
Well,
does that mean?
I'm just saying that that's throwing a wrench in things too, because all of a sudden, how are we going to pay like that? Even though it's on a card, always, like you said.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that in a way, maybe it's better because they won't have to round up. Like things are going to get more expensive if we keep using cash and they have to get rid of nickels and penny. They have to get rid of these things, but they don't have to round up if you're doing digital, right?
But they're going to do it anyway. Like to your point, is a cent? Why is it $7.99? They're just going to say, well, there's no more pennies, so it's $8 now instead of $7.99, which means a penny on every sale was going to add to about $800 trillion for that corporation and not us.
And then, well, they can't say, do you want to round up at the register anymore, huh? Like to donate.
Well, McDonald's can because, like you said, it's digital and it goes to the Ronald
Round up,
McDonald
like round
House.
up to what? The nearest dollar? Like what? Round up where?
Well, they're probably not going to change their prices, right?
I don't know.
Oh boy, I'm scared now.
This is the problem: is that they're changing the meaning of numbers.
Money's not going to exist, is what you're saying. Is what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Well, no, because they always want money to exist. They have a lot of it that would just not benefit them. The
Yeah.
good news is that money existing always benefits like people in power, right?
That's
They're
the
not
good
gonna be
news.
Well, because they're not going to get rid of it. You said they're going to get rid of money, but they can't get rid of money because that's the only thing they have. They're not going to go out and farm their own. Like they need money to exist.
So the good news is they're going to get richer than ever before, but they have to keep money around for the peasants like us to buy things.
Yes.
So they can have those horses and carriages and gold roads
Well,
on
they're
their.
not going to like live off the land. Or they're not prepared for that. They want money to exist.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get rid of money.
Feels like we made a mistake as a society somewhere along the way.
Well, I think a couple's butts. More than one.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.